Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sweglet here, and today I'm going to be making an ultra unfair beginner's guide video. So let's get right into it. So when you first launch up the game, this is what your screen's going to be. You're going to have people playing like music in the back rooms, and it's going to say ultra unfair. It might have a little message here. It might not. It depends on what update the game's on. So just going to hit nice, and then you'll start off obviously by hitting play. Once you hit play, you're going to have a customization screen where you can customize your character. You can change your gender, male or female. You can change your hair color to any color you want. I personally recommend red because there's an ability called Sorcerer, which having a red hair color actually allows you to use more of its abilities. So that's why I recommend red, but it really doesn't matter. It's purely just visual in the end. So, I still recommend red, but it's not that serious. You can choose any hairstyle you want. There's quite a few hairstyles, 18, and then they got different faces. You can see they got 5 here, and then for female, it's the same. They got a few less hairstyles, but it's essentially the same. But you can just make your character look however you want. It doesn't really matter. And then once you're done with that, and you got your character looking how you want him to look, let's be edgy. We'll have some hair in our face. You'll hit complete, and then you'll spawn in. You'll either spawn in over there, right by the reroll board, or right here. And when you first spawn in, you'll notice you're just like super slow. You're kind of nothing. And what you'll first want to do is power up. You hit 1 to activate your ability, whatever it might be. When you first load in, you're going to have Strong Punch. It's going to be a maximum potential of 4.0 at level 1. And you'll hit 1 to activate it. And you know someone's ability is activated when their eyes light up like red like this. And usually most abilities have a move down here that you can use. So that's what you'll do. And you'll want to first move. We'll start by leveling up. We have no money, no gold, no nothing, no level or experience. So the first thing you'll want to do is walk over to Zeke for quest number 1. This is the first place you'll want to be, right next to Zeke. So you'll hit control, or if you're on mobile, you'll just tap it. I don't know what your keybinds are, but you'll just hit what it wants you to, and then it'll take you through a text line, and you'll just click through it, and it'll give you a quest on the right side. This quest, the first one, is to defeat a cripple, which gives 25,000 monies, and then it gives 15,000 XP. It's hard to read because of the overlay, but that says 15,000. So at level 1, it's going to be pretty hard to kill these guys, even though they're just like the basic, easy to kill guys. And it's going to be pretty difficult to kill, but you'll want to kill 5 of these guys and get your money up. And I can show you the different attacks. Of course, just clicking, you just got the normal M1 string. Then right here, you got your heavy attack when you click E, which is a little bit of a charge up, and it does a little bit more damage. You see 7.6 instead of just hitting him once. And then you have your block, which is pretty helpful because they can't do anything during your block. So those are the different attacks. And then each ability, right now, Strong Punch has Clobber, which is like, if I remember correctly, like charge up, kind of like the heavy attack. I missed it, but it's the same thing as the heavy attack, but it does like a tiny explosion. It's pretty cool. Let me show you it once the cooldown gives up. But man, I didn't realize how hard these guys are to kill at level 1. It's been a while. So I'll hit R. Whoa, you see that? But I only did 2.2 damage, but that's given since if you click stats, you can see your stats right here. At level 1, of course, we're going to have 1 in everything. So I'll kill this guy. Yeah, die. And also, this game is based off of a webtoon, by the way, if you didn't know. It's called Unordinary. It's pretty good. I recommend you read it, because then you'll understand the game a little better and like what's going on in the different abilities. But as you see, we just killed that guy, and we're level 1.4 now. So if we hit our stats, we can see our power went up by 0.5, and our defense and stuff went up too. So killing guys gives you XP, and then also doing the quest. And I'm going to actually switch to my main account just so I'm a little faster and I can show you guys more quicker so this video doesn't drag on too long. So I'll be back with you guys shortly. But in the meantime, just kill those next 4 guys and finish up your quest to get your money and XP. And I'll show you what to do next. Alright guys, I'm back and I'm on my main account now. So I'm gonna get back to showing you guys. So quest number 1. So once you do it, you know, kill the 5 cripples. I already showed you guys this. You kill them, you kill the 5. Then once you do the 5, you come back in and collect your quest. Hopefully there won't be a barrier guy blocking it, but you'll come back, you'll talk to him to finish up your quest. And then once you do that, you'll get your money and XP. And then what you'll want to do is come over to this reroll right here, because this will give you your first 25,000. Well, hopefully you won't get killed like that, but what you'll do is you'll come over here and you'll use your first 25,000 to re-roll your ability. So you'll do that, and hopefully you'll get something good. So I got a 10.1 Phoenix. That's pretty good. A 10.1 is not bad. So you'll do your first spin, and you maybe not switch, but click no and then store your ability. I can show you that. So your ability storage is this button right here, and then you can store it. Once you click store, you won't have 3 items in your spot in your storage already. So you can just click yes and it'll go into here. So if you clicked yes here instead of doing what it did for me, it would just disappear and you'd go in here to take your ability. And if you just click on it, you can swap out to change to the ability that you want to use, which is really helpful. So you'll do that for your first ability. And what I recommend for the first ability that you'll really want to get is Strong Punch. It's super good for grinding. Overall, it's a really solid ability. You'll definitely want a Strong Punch, probably level 11 or above, or potential 11 or above. So definitely want that. But a Barrier or a Hunter or Phase Shift, those are really good common abilities that you'll definitely want to get when you're first playing. So that's where you re-roll and get all your abilities, is right here. So now I'm going to get into quests. I'm going to just go through all the different quests. So this is the first one. Of course, you'll have to do that for a little bit to level up. And once you level up more, of course, you'll be able to kill these guys easier and get money faster. And once you're able to do quest 1 pretty easy, you'll want to come over here to quest number 2. This is where quest number 2 is going to be, Evie. And she gives you, kill 5 mid-tiers, gives you 75,000 with 50,000 XP. So you'll just want to kill these guys. And then you'll come talk to her, finish your quest. And then once you can do quest 2 pretty easily, you'll want to come over this direction to quest number 3. And hopefully when you're in a public lobby, there won't be guys following you, trying to kill you and stuff. But yeah, over here will be quest number 3. You'll talk to Arlo. He'll give you your 3rd quest, which is to defeat 10 high tiers, which are these guys just right here. Goes in this forest area. I'll give you 150,000 money and then 250,000 XP. That's nice. So then once you're able to do quest 3 pretty easily, and of course this is assuming you're going to have the Strong Punch, which is a really good grinding ability. You can kill people so easily with it. Then you're going to want to go over to quest number 4, which is just this way. So from quest number 3, it's just behind quest number 2. So quest number 2 is right here. Quest number 4 is this way. Show ya. And once again, there's this guy trying to kill me, but hopefully you guys won't have to deal with that. It's best to find a lobby with as few people as possible so there aren't people trying to kill you, especially when you're a new player. It's going to happen. So right here is quest number 4. This gives you 225,000 with 650,000 XP. So this one's one you'll definitely want to do. There's Arlo, which he's really hard to kill, the barrier guy. And then there's Seraphina and John. They're all really easy to kill. And there's an exploiter in here. But yeah, John and Seraphina are a lot easier to kill. And then I'll take you to quest number 5, which should be... yes, quest number 5 is by quest number 3. It's a lot of back and forth, but yes, you'll want to go over by quest number 3. That's where quest number 5 is. You can see where it's going to be. It's that little yellow ominous cube in the back, and there's an exploiter in this game, which is not fun. But yes, quest number 5 is going to be over here. And having a private server would be ideal. but it costs 500 Robux, which isn't worth it, especially for a game like this. So it's not worth it. Don't buy a private server. Yeah, quest number 5. This gives you 500,000 money and 1,000,000 XP. Really, really good. So we'll come in here, and there's a hacker in here, which is not. Hopefully, you guys don't have a hacker in your lobby. They're horrible and annoying. But back here is where you'll do quest number 5. Once again, John is really easy to kill, and then these guys pretty hard to kill. But back here is where the quest number 5 guys will be. It goes further back. There's more back there. But for the interest of time, I'm not going to show you all that. And then quest number 6, which is the last quest. There's no more quests after quest number 6 as of this version or update, which is 1.2.8. But I'll show you where quest number 6 is. From quest number 5 is just over here. Luckily, this map is pretty small, so it's really easy to find where all the different quests are. But I'm showing you just to make your life easier, and so you know what you're getting yourself into. So over here is going to be quest number 6, the last one as of this update. Hopefully they'll add more because it's really tedious to level up past like level 15. But quest number 6, the sewers quest, gives 1.5 million money and 3.5 million XP. By far the best quest. It's super nice. You'll come down here. These guys are really hard to kill. I'm at level 9.7 and I do like 0 damage. And by the way, I'm not actually cheating. The ability Dragon, when you transform, allows you to be invincible. So that's why I'm not able to die to the hacker. But yeah, so that's where quest number 6 is. And let's move on from there. So let's show you some easier ways to level up. So I know it can be hard to kill these NPCs. They're really hard to kill. And well, I'll show you some easier ways to kill the NPCs. So with Strong Punch, you'll reach a limit where you're at your max level and you're suddenly not able to kill people or NPCs as easy. So what you'll want to do is your equips. This is vital. It's key for leveling up and doing really good in this game. So to get your fist style, which boosts your damage, you'll want to come over to this conventional fitness by quest number 5. In here, and you'll want to talk to Saitama. Oh my gosh. You'll talk to him, which I can't actually talk to him because I'm glitched in my form. Let me switch real quick. But you'll talk to him, and he'll let you, it's just similar to rolling. You'll get a random fist style. For 35,000 money, it costs to get a random fist style. So I can show you that. Yeah, and really, I hope you guys don't have to deal with people killing you. That's not fun, but that's just part of being in a public server. So I got a 12.3% damage boost, and you'll want to do this maybe a few times to hopefully get one as good as mine, which is 8.9, which would boost my damage by 86%, which is really crazy. And you can enhance your abilities by clicking enhance, and you can throw your other ones in there to make it even better, because mine's 8.9, and you can level it up to 5 times higher than what its current level is. That's the maximum. But there's other fist styles. I'm not going to show you in the interest of time, but there's Vampiric, which boosts your damage and allows you to get HP from doing damage. Then there's Guardian, which makes it so you don't take as much damage. And then there's Almighty, which boosts all your stats by a few points, which is pretty nice. And then there's Powerful, which is the same as Typical, but just like you do 8% more damage. And then, what's the last one? There's one more, I can't think of it, but I'll pop up like a little picture to show you all the different fist styles. And another good thing you'll want to keep track of to level up easier is Xerxes. So you spend money to level up your different stats. You can make your stats a little better than what they are from just your ability. In here, you can spend money to upgrade your power, speed, trick, and recovery and defense. And I'll tell you what all these do. So your power makes it so you're just like hitting with your fist does more damage. Then your speed makes it so you walk faster, of course. Trick makes it so your abilities do more damage. Like down here, once you get different abilities, you'll have little abilities down here that do damage. And trick is actually, the trick one is what makes those do more damage. Then recovery makes you regenerate health, and then defense makes it so you take less damage. And personally, I recommend putting all your stuff into power or trick, but you can evenly spread it out or do whatever you want with it. It's really up to you. I just recommend either power or trick to maximize damage output. So now that we've covered fist styles and your Xerxes fitness, let's talk about just styles. So about styles is there's like 4 like really legendary ones, which are these ones right here, the god tiers. It's Supreme Gene, which makes it so when you're at your ability reroll over there, your abilities are just a little bit a higher level, which is nice. Then there's Demonic, which boosts your damage, but at a cost, you take a little more damage. And then there's like Timekeeper, which for the time stop ability lowers your cooldown because every attack you do has a cooldown. So that just lowers that specifically for the time stop. And then there's a 4th one, which I can't remember what it is, but once again, I'll pop up a picture so you can see the different ones, and they change every day, every 24 hours, it resets. So they're not the same things are always going to be in here. They change every day. So now let's get into bosses. So the bosses spawn every 10 minutes. And when you kill them, they give you gold and money. And they also give you tickets. And they also have a chance to give you auras. Let's actually do auras first. They'll give you auras. So auras, to spin for auras, they're over here. They basically boost your abilities. Mine that I currently have equipped is for Time Master, which makes your time stop last longer. But you can spin for only 100 gold, and you get a random one. Like this one's for Barrier, Unshakable. Makes it so when your HP is above 70%, you'll be immune to stagger, stun, and knockback. So that's pretty nice for that specific ability. And there's most abilities have an aura. Like this one's for temperature, which is really hard to get. I doubt not many people have this actually, but there's quite a few auras. I know there's a few abilities that don't have an aura, but I can put up a list of some auras. Oh, perfect. Now that a boss is spawned in, I can show you the bosses. So this is the only way to get gold without spending Robux is by doing the bosses. So there's 3 different bosses. There's Arlo, which is the current one with the barrier. And then there's John and Seraphina, which are the weakest. They have the time stop ability. They're not easy to kill, especially at a lower level, but they give you gold, money, and tickets. So hopefully, I'm going to activate my ability to hopefully do this faster. I didn't get damage. Dang. Okay. But when you kill them, a little thing will pop up about your contribution. You'll get gold, money, and tickets. And then I'll show you what you can do with tickets. Tickets. That's the next thing we'll get into. The tickets. So here's all the tickets. Most common are, of course, the white ones, and then the most rare on this side. So it goes down from rarity. Most common, least common, it goes down. And you can actually, like with 5 of common tickets, you can merge them to create one of these. With 5 of those, you can merge to create one of these. And it just keeps going down. With 5, you can create one of these. And with 4, you can create one of them. And then the best one that you can craft is the mythical, which guarantees you a 50 plus, or not 50, ability that is level 15 or above, which is crazy. That's really good. And then over here is the gold tickets. You can buy tickets with gold, which you get from bosses. The best one, this is really rare to get. You can't craft it, but you can get it from a boss drop. It's really rare. I've only gotten 2. And then you can buy it with 1,000,000 gold, so it's super hard to get, but it guarantees you a 20 plus ability. That's crazy. That's definitely something you want to save your gold for, either one of these two, because there's nothing else you can spend gold on except for either tickets or ability, your aura spinning over there. And then once you have your tickets, let's say you got a nice ticket, you can actually spin those tickets for abilities over here, which is in the Spectre Lab. I'll show you. Right here at the Layla Alternate Universe. Right here's where you can spin your abilities. You just click the one that the ticket you want to spin, you click reroll, and it'll reroll it the exact same as the normal reroll, but you're guaranteed a higher level ability other than the roll, which is just a random ability at a random level. This is still a random ability, but a guaranteed certain level, which is really, really helpful. Definitely something you'll want to try to get. So killing the bosses, definitely something you want to try to do, but it's not going to be something you'll be able to do at a low level. So now let's start showing you guys all these buttons down here. So here's your stats. Each ability has different stats, and at different levels they're higher, of course, your stats. And I already told you what the scale, what they do. And then we have your equips, which I went over how to get them and where to get them. And I'll put up all the different things on what they do at each different section that I've already went over. And then we have your ability storage. You can buy more with Robux, but default you have 3, and then the one you currently have. So technically you have 4 abilities, but you can only hold 3 in here, but you have 1 equipped. Right here is your trade menu. You can trade with people. You can trade your abilities. So let's say somebody has an ability you want, and then you have an ability they want. You guys can trade your abilities without like getting scammed, like giving away stuff, which is really helpful. And then hats. This is just cosmetic stuff. Right here is where you buy cosmetics, which is just straight back from the leaderboard. And right next to number 6 in this cool little like Coliseum type thing. It's really fancy looking. But right here is you can buy just cosmetics just to make you look cool. They don't actually do anything, but they're really expensive. 10 million monies. And this one only costs 25,000, and it costs 50 Robux, and this one's 99. And then these ones are Robux exclusives, and there's only a certain amount of them. But they're really cool looking, but they cost Robux, so I'm not going to buy them. But that's cosmetics. And then right here's achievements, which you get just from playing the game, really. Like, attain a style above level 8. I showed you guys where styles are over there. You spin for them. If you get one above level 8, you'll complete this this achievement. And there's a bunch of different achievements that you can do, which are really easy to do. You just get them done by just playing the game. And they give you money and gold and stuff, so it's definitely nice to collect those whenever you get those done. Right here is you can spawn in a boss. As I told you, the bosses spawn every 10 minutes. You can spawn them in with this if you don't want to wait with 99 Robux. Personally, not worth it in my opinion, but you can do it. And then the last thing is schools. I don't know too much about schools, but if I remember correctly, you can create a school with $150 million. Really expensive. And all it does is allow you to have like custom clothing, because everyone has the exact same outfit. But if you have a school, you have a different looking like outfit of your choice. And then if I'm not sure if this is true, but apparently the #1 school is either going to get like tickets or a rare ability or something. So it's definitely worth it to be in a good school and be a part of that, because I think you can get some decent stuff out of it, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. Another area that you guys would want to know about is maybe you don't like how you made your character. There is actually an area you can go to change that. It only costs $50,000 to do, but it's just over here, the barbershop. It's by the level 5 quest in the fitness area. You can just come over here, talk to this guy, you click the 50,000, and you'll go back to at the beginning of the video, like when you first made your character. You can change your hair color, your face, and your hairstyle. You can change all that, so you don't have to worry about having a permanent style, because you can change it in here, which is really helpful. But I think I've covered most of the general basic stuff for the beginner guide. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really hope this helped you. If you have any questions, or if there's anything I didn't cover, you can just let me know down in the comments below, and I'll answer your question. If there's anything I know that maybe I missed or whatnot, I can definitely help you guys any way that I can. So I hope this video helped you a lot, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching.